Welcome back, friends. The Crucible, the next part of the Crucible has gone, and we, I think, have collected an artifact from the Elcga, and we need to speak about this artifact with Ngari. Whoops. And for that... Oh, look, we forgot something. Probably the artifact.
I'll see it done.
We're coming from a very, very tough fight with a couple of Elcga. And so, let's just go back to the Crucible and speak with her. Ngari. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, you should know I had to reinstall the game. Reason on computer, and that's also the reason why this episode is now available in 4K. Because to run Deadfire in 4K you need a really, really, really good PC. Even though it's not super duper great impressive, it is looking great and it is not the best technically. So this combined, and it has a lot of these effects and beauty, leads to it being very, very demanding. So now let's speak to Ngari.
Leave me be, Pastanago.
I should leave you be. Well, we should probably rest here, because we have wounds. And then we should look around further and go back to see if we can get more trials, right? So this was where we could rest.
Ado, contender.
Hey there.
Can I int of course?
We wanted to rest. Yeah, I know. Dear tutorial. Rest in the hammocks. It's basically for free. Now our wounds have gone. We're back to something else. Let's see if we have already access to more trials. Yeah, I know. You're just ghosts right now. There is an artifact offering. So we have spoken about the artifacts. And these are the Beasts of the Slayer. Look at that. We have available challenges. The Changeling Stance. A perennial crowd favorite, the Changeling Stance challenges contenders to test their might while wearing a form not their own. A warrior that perseveres even when denied their core strengths is truly blessed by Aumaua. While wearing a form not their own. A trial by Fangs and Fur. Though Elcga and other wildcats rarely hunt alongside their cousins, many hunters have wandered into lands where territories overlapped and suffered the combined wrath of the elusive Elcga and their lithe cousins. Test your might against such a deadly encounter with felines of every size. Or the Cult of the Naga Shaman. This battle pits contenders against the clutch of Poison Naga, led by a mighty poison shaman capable of summoning reinforcements and enhancing the powers of its venomous allies. But before we have to wear that belt... Where is the strange belt? This thing? Was it this thing? The unstable coil? Because we had promised someone, right? Where are we? That, but there was something else. Neil's unstable coil. Neil gifted me his unique belt, confidence that I won't betray his trust. And this is this. Deals shock damage and causes stun for 1 round to everyone near the wearer on unconscious. Ooh. So let's see who'll wear that thing. We have the Girl of Eothas Constitution. I would rather not. The Mortal Protection is also really great. Physical spell, 10% more healing done, 1 alchemy. Spellkeeper. And the Huana Charm Bell. Well, we could replace that. It's fine. We'll go for the Unstable Coil then with her. What is this? The Maw of Ingimirk. 2 Perception. Alpha Wolf. Charm nearby beasts for 2 rounds on scoring beast kill. Not bad. Also not great. 2 Perception. Let's compare. 10 accuracy with body affliction, mind affliction. 10% of incoming grace is converted to misses from weapons. Do we have other sources of perception with her? Because the biggest form overrides that. So that would be something. It's a little bit... It's a little bit risky, but only a little bit. Now this thing isn't bad. 1 perception, 1 religion, 1 insight. With this thing, 1 perception, resistance to resolve, that's... yeah. No discussion, that's better. This is, of course, worse. This is kind of good. But we don't really need perception with Quoril, I think. Scoring kills, that would be something for her, right? So I think we'll give her that. And even though I love the Cowl of the Piercing Gaze, I think we'll give him the Helm of the White Void for more protection. 10% action speed with daggers, rapiers and stilettos. That would be cool, right? But you cannot take it all. Crucible token. Kazuwari's Call. The wielder challenges an enemy, gaining bonus damage against that enemy while receiving less damage from that enemy's attacks. Aha. That might be good. Grimoire. That's quite interesting. What about that? Winter's Wail. Once per rest. Yeah, whale piercing attacks stuff. I think I want to give this to him. And this will be on her. Because the AoE we can do from any position, right? So that's probably good. Letter to Ngari. We haven't read these. Ah, we have received the letters now. Because we've killed them all. Seeker artifacts. There's so much. Look at the tasks. We have so many tasks now. Ngari, you've sent me scurrying after some odd trinkets in the past, but these, you're sure you aren't wasting my time? Or are these components for some ritual? You know, but forget I asked. I get the impression I'm better off in the dark. The skull you're after is in the clutches of some web spinners on Kazuari's west coast. The Adra Pearl found its way to the depths of Neketaka in the ruins below. You wanted an ear that hears the future? Well, there's a wooden doll in Neketaka with that particular talent. Bring a good knife. That old tapestry you're after fell into the hands of pirates. Now it gathers dust in a seaside shop. Seek help, old friend, an associate. So that was the Seeker artifacts. What is that? The Slayer artifact. Look at that. Ngari, my boy's got you a few leads. Some rare and unusual finds here. A gang of overconfident bandits made off with a burning steel. But that thing has passed through so many hands, I doubt they'll live long enough to enjoy it. One of my lads overheard a drunk in Port Marge muttering about a lucky coin, and you doubted my network had eyes everywhere. The only stonehead I've seen matching your description can be found in a flooded Huana ruin. The tree ladies might not appreciate trespassers if they're still around. The Titan's heart is a fortress of brass. Try not to stir the Rawatine's asp's nest. Their ships give us enough trouble when they aren't giving chase. Got a buyer lined up already? Make sure a cut of the profits makes its way to my pocket this time, and an associate. So we had the Seeker artifacts, we had the Slayer artifacts, and we have the Survivor artifacts. Makes the trifecta. Angari, I've said it before, my boys and I will track down anything you need. But someday you've got to tell me where you hear about this stuff in the first place. Here goes. You'll find the crystal in the mountains of Kazuari, surrounded by a furrow of temperamental boars. Another skull? If you say so. This one's interred among the dead in Neketaka. Where did you expect to find it? My goodness me! I can get you a deal on uncut gems, but the one you're after is under a palm tree in an open desert. I can also get you a deal on severed fingers, but the big stone one you wanted is in the depths of a spooky pyramid. When you're in the market for more traditional goods, you know how to find me. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. And what about this thing? Muatu's Aid. Oh, can heal the wielder. Do we have some trinkets open? Well, we have the grimoire, of course. And we have that crazy skull here. From there is Krilla's Breath and Kaihoa. Lost in Time. One's Purist. Yeah. I don't think we'll need him. Ah, that's also crazy. And now?
Suits me, don't you think?
The world is full of things we should do. Look at that. Just mere moments ago. And now we have tasks galore. And we can sort it in the right way, right? Neketaka, Serpent's Crown. Look at that. Forging alliances. Yeah. That was the thing, but a couple of these are, I think, in Neketaka. Ah, they're all under Kazuari. Okay, because they came from there, I guess. Sabotage at the Brass Citadel. Aha. So we have tons of things to do. Again. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wow. So we have to help these for the chance to probably in the end defeat them. At least I imagine that. So we'll first try to acquire the luckless coin in Port Marge. So, to the seas again, my friends. To the Deadfire Archipelago and to Port Marge. Yes, we return. We'll see what we can do there and whom we'll meet. We've had the Crucible. Of course, I went out the wrong. I know. I have to do this, so... You could have opened the map. You could have opened that Crucible. But we're in there. Let's go to the Deadfire Archipelago. Leave this island, travel to Port Marge, and let's be lucky and find the luckless coin together. Here we go. I thought if you... Whoop. I know. Port Marge. It's time. Tons of money. The Deadfire merchant. Yeah, we're kind of losing a little bit of morale, but that's okay. We'll regain it once we meet someone. The fish in the seas. Back to Port Mage. So wait. At the Kraken's Eye. That should be here. Information about the luckless coin. Oh, what happened here? Why is it so dark? Or is it just so dark?
Was it
Have you
worth
ever
it?
seen anyone
All
cast
that
like that?
for this little thing.
We're the mages. Useful person to have on a crew.
But to tame
So, what is it in here?
Don't tell me you wrecked your ship again.
Apparently no one here, but maybe this guy on the side knows something. The man sitting here nurses a mug of grog. From the slightly glassy look of his eyes, it's not his first serving. He seems entirely absorbed in a coin that he juggles along the rivet line of his knuckles. Mind if I join you? The man blinks up at you. It takes him a few seconds to focus on your features.
Ain't nobody stopping you.
He gestures at the seat opposite.
Something I can do for you, Watcher.
I take it you've heard of
You weren't
me.
exactly quiet when you came through here the first time.
You're creating that coin like it has a story to tell.
Aye.
He nails deeply and releases a great sigh.
I were on a ship out of Telenair. We traded in luxuries. Spirits, mostly. Brought mead, worth an egg for the Dawn Stars, and Yennefer out. Returned with rum and Iraq, but also murk berries and copper leaves. Ship came up on us out of the fog, flying the thrice-fucked flag of the Principe Sin Patrina. A dhow by the name of Misery's Delight. If you know it. We certainly knew it. And of Malnage's reputation. Yet the captain set the fighter off. Damn fool that he was.
Ah, go on.
I only survived on account of this coin. Cannons firing. Folks shouting and screaming. And I see this at my feet. Shiny as you please. Decide for wow knows what reason to pick it up. And a cannonball tears through the deck right above me. Right where my head had just been. That sets the coin to rolling, though. And I chase after it. Deck behind me explodes to splinters, all shot to shit. And me not there, only on account of this coin. It rolls through the rail posts. And I, not willing to let this damned thing be, leap after it. Feel my fingers close around it right as the ship goes up behind me in a great fucking fireball worthy of Margaret herself. They must have hit the powder kegs. Wake up down the way at Valaria's Rest. Nothing but the clothes on my back and this coin clutched tight in my grip. Come up here looking for work or a ship to get me off of this backwater island.
He takes a long swig from his mug. Can I buy the coin off of you?
For sale, Watcher. I wish I could. But there's no amount of coin I consider worth the fortune this little piece of silver has brought me.
This calls for something stronger. Let's drink to the memory.
Wouldn't be a mariner if I turned down a drink of rum. Or pour out a dram for the lads.
I'll drink him under the table. The man drinks eagerly. Given that he was half sodden when you found him, it doesn't take long before he rests his head in his hands with an incoherent mumble. Moments later he begins to snore. We'll leave it be, poor guy. You leave the man to his bottles. Hey Cedric. No, Thorol. Hands are not for your head. Alright, can't you... How can we convince him?
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I need the coin, man. I need a coin.
Still kicking, eh?
Give me a room. It's better than nothing. Hey, Sid. And it's a cursed coin, so it's the luckless coin. And he was certainly lucky and unlucky. Can we just wait for a while? Maybe he'll come to senses. Let's wait for 20 hours. Oh, come on. We know we must separate him from this coin. And we've been shady before. It's a cursed coin. Said. Are you alive and kicking again? No? Well, let's take the coin then. Here it is. One wouldn't know this coin minted in the Republics was a silverless without scratching its black patina. Little about the coin stands out to casual scrutiny, but it feels unusually cold in your hand. An examination of it with the senses of a watcher, however, reveals it to be thoroughly inundated with a residue of souls lost to the harsh vicissitudes of the Deadfire. Okay, I mean, he would have, I mean, everyone has its price. The Kraken's Eye, yeah, I know. There's also a Kraken's Eye here. That was kind of something, right? But I expect this coin to do something else with us too. Hopefully it won't sink the ship. Well, let's see. Hunter's Head and some Huana ruins. No, we'll make this step by step. On to the pool of memories. Leave by sea. I'm very sure that this was too easy. We all know it. Forward. Through snow and wind. What can we find there? And how can we... Now you go. Okay. So we've got your coin. What does it do?
I'll see it done.
It's another artifact. Look at that. The luckless coin. Tactical ogres. Brace for impact as you relive a skirmish against a crew of ogre pirates. Twice as tall and many times as massive as any kith. The ogre is a living embodiment of the slaying phase, and even a single ogre is capable of taking and dealing immense amounts of pain on its way down. So, we've taken this, and the point of this seems to be to gather the artifacts, then take on the challenges, and these challenges are not with real people. So that's a good thing, and we will be tested by the gods. We're now also imbued by the harbor with 2 more diplomacy, intimidate, and bluff. So, we'll see what we can do. In the next episode, we'll challenge the Crucible again.